did I tell you what? I know the answer to this is no, but for the purposes of setting up a bit. Do you know what that sick fuck said to me yesterday, Matthew? Do you know what this sick man said to me?
No.
So my daughter has conjunctivitis at the moment. And so she's got like sticky wee yellow eyes. She looks disgusting. She looks like, and she's still cute under the pus, but the pus is there, so gross. Mm-hmm. So I'm holding my beautiful baby girl, and I'm telling Cullen that we had to take her to the pharmacy, or we were going to take her to the pharmacy so they could have a look at her and tell us what to do. And he went, teabag her.
I'm going to stay.
My own daughter. She's 7 months old, right? First of all, I've not even killed her in a computer game, so uncalled for. There's no, she doesn't deserve to be teabagged.
What happened?
Second off, that's a crime.
Well,
it's a crime in real life, but when it's a baby,
crime of passion,
super crime.
crime of banter. No, do you know what the worst part about this was? Not only did when you ran a mile with it and teabag my own daughter, it slowly turned into you were a Tory. That's what the.
Oh yeah, Cara came back and.
So Cara knew what I was talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'd put cold.
I said that because it came from you, it was some stupid gypsy tale.
Yeah, you did. Mick.
Because you're a dirty dumb Mick, and you come from the only reason you have an NHS, and if you do, it's because of us. No, I don't know if that's true, but it sounds true.
The NHS
and in this day and
age, the NHS is great compared to what we have.
Is yours? Because yours isn't in the NHS.
No, it's not. No. It's not really free. Some of it's free if you're, like earn a certain amount. But no, it's not really free.
Some of it's free if you earn a certain amount. Oh wait, or
the opposite. It's you pay if it's other amounts. That'd be even funnier if they were like, it's free as soon as you're a millionaire.
yeah, because then we'll keep you around. We're going to keep you around so you can pay taxes. All these fucking POV cunts.
Well, in fairness, that is what we do. Sure, like Apple owes Ireland like what 13 billion quid.
Yeah,
and we're just like, we can't charge them that though because they'll leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, Amazon owns an Apple and Microsoft owe everyone billions.
Get it paid.
Aye.
Get it paid.
Do you know, as far as I found out, the way like Elon Musk and Bezos and that have money, right, is like when it says they're worth 15 billion or whatever it is, right, they don't have that much money. That's just what they're worth. Assets, fucking stock and everything. But all their money and all their wealth comes from them going to banks, being like, I'm worth 15 billion. You know that. I'm Jeff Bezos. I'm worth 15 billion. So just give me 10 million right now with no interest because I'll pay you back because I'm worth 15 billion. It's all just made up and it's in the air. It's mad.
God, it's going to annoy me.
This is why we want everyone to start investing in gold, but not not your gold that we sell, and our new meme coin.
Oh yeah, I've never.
Sloss and Humphries. You will get Sloss and Humphries cryptocurrency before you get a Sloss and Humphries special. And we will sell you that cryptocurrency and that NFT. Being like, I promise you, with all the money from this, we're going to start putting it into the podcast. You'll all see a difference. Just give us 6 more months. Buy this NFT.
That Argentinian president is starting to get impeached. They're asking him to be impeached for scamming his own people.
Oh yeah, because he sold them a fucking
Hawk to a job.
Yeah. Sold them from his fucking presidential account. Was like, hey, it's me, the president. Just want to take some time off here. Stop being your president for 2 seconds. I, as leader of your country, think it'd be really good if you bought this cryptocurrency. And all his followers were like, yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the president.
And then that tanked. And then in an interview, they were like, do you think you should have done that as president? He's like, well, I didn't do that as president. Like, I'm my own person.
Yeah.
I was doing that as my own person. I took off my president hat. I stayed in the presidential house. I still use the presidential internet. I still have all the presidential stuff around me. But me internally, I'd just taken that hat off just for a smidge. And I was like, buy this dank meme coin lol. Got all that money in. Non-presidential me saw the money and went, whoop, whoop, that's awesome. Then somebody knocked on the door, president hat, right back on. They came in, they're like, what do we do about this? I'm like,
a disgrace.
Here's a question.
They did say, by the way, they asked him, like, did you think this was a thing? You should be punting this out to your people. And he just went, I didn't punt it out. I just shared it.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's such a funny thing.
So it's funny. I didn't do the lynch mob that chased and beat that man down. I just Yeah, I brought like the rope and I drove the car.
Yeah, yeah.
But like everyone chipped in for petrol money because I asked for petrol.
Someone has to hold the torch.
Mental. Also, here's a question for you, right? Who do the Mexicans blame when things go to shit? Huh?
Oh, good one.
Because here's the thing, everyone's racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if one thing I've learned in my travels around the world is is that every country hates with a passion some other country.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ours is mutual.
I've never been to a country where we're like, who do you hate? And the audience is like, no one. We like everyone. Like,
it's so funny, and usually it's someone that's exactly like you. Do you know, like they're like who's Denmark?
The Dutch and the Germans hate each other.
Dutch and the Germans, same thing.
Yeah,
you know, they just put an
the
extra
Irish and the English, super similar, hate each other, really similar.
I realize now what I've said is come back to bite me immediately.
Clip it, baby! Ireland's representative.
Delete that.
Go to Turkey for a hair transplant just so you can whip it out. Fly all the way over, leave it the 6 months and finally comes out and you're like,
you know, it's all growing here. If I got just a mohawk, but bald here and still at the sides.
Oh, so yeah.
I reckon that would be alarming.
It would certainly be a cry for help.
It would, yeah. It's all a cry for help. Could draw it in. Oh, no.
I reckon Mexicans hate. I'd have to look at a map for this. It'll be easier if I was looking at a map. I'm going to go. And you can Google this. The internet will know.
Who's below? Venezuela?
Venezuelans was going to be.
Don't know why I'm not going to choose it. Bolivia.
Probably.
Chile, but it's not really. It's too down along the coast.
Colombia, maybe.
Maybe Colombia.
Cartel and whatnot.
No, yeah. Oh, that's one. They just do cartel.
Also, I feel like Mexico. I wonder if they hate America. It's the thing you always say to Americans is like Americans just don't understand how much the rest of the world fucking hate them.
Yeah.
But I don't think that necessarily goes for Mexico.
I don't think Mexicans respect them.
Nah. Well, fucking tell that to the Gulf of America, baby.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very funny thing to do.
Just to go.
There is an answer.
Yes.
Racism in Mexico has a long history. It is understood to be inherited from the caste system of the colonial period.
Okay.
However, that was not a rigid system, nor explicitly about race. But in general, today, people who are black and indigenous make up nearly all of the peasantry and working classes.
Okay. So
darker skin is looked down upon, and lighter skin Mexicans are tend to be the ruling elite.
If you're black in Mexico, you're oh my god.
Wild.
God, that's awful.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like us back in the day, not anymore. We've come out the other end. Don't know where I'm going with this.
We don't know if we stopped racism. We're actually now going around preaching people because we've stopped doing it as a nation.
To me, it would be just like the Irish and the Polish used to be known as hard work, and now we're not.
Yeah.
Now it's just the Polish.
Are the Poles lazy now?
No, they're still got it, is my point. So it's just like if I moved to Poland and became a slave. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Kind of like there's a...
I don't think. I mean, I know there's definitely... Wait, no, I don't know if that's true. Like, obviously, I know the Koreans had slaves. I know China absolutely had slaves. And I know those were like other Koreans and other Chinese people.
Aye.
Wait, have white people ever been? Have we ever actually?
Yeah, we have
been slaves?
Yeah, like I don't get me wrong. I don't mean in the capacity of like I was captured in like war and I was a slave for the Romans.
I mean like the peasants during like kings and queens. That's basically just the slave class.
Okay, yeah.
We had a couple of incidents. The Irish were, but the problem.
You had slaves.
We were the slaves, but the problem is fucking like right wing like Irish accounts then started to warp that into sure, we were slaves, so I don't understand why I can't say the N word. And you're like, where are you going with this? You know?
No.
But ours was mostly also like indented servitude. Do you know, like stuff like that. Like most of that.
You're given a bull. It's when they were colonizing America and expanding out. They'd be like, "Hey, you did this crime," and you're like, "I don't think I did do that crime at all." They're like, "Well, you can either get the fucking death penalty here, or go to America, build a farm on this piece of land, make it fertile over the course of the next 5 years. Once you've done it for 5 years, you've paid off your debt, you're free to America, and that farm is your home. And then they'd get there and they'd be like, these fucking, call yourself a Mick, these potatoes are shit.
Yeah.
These fucking potatoes are fucking shit. 7 more years. Fucking get on it. This fucking paddy can't even grow fucking potatoes, you fucking useless piece of shit.
We ended up in Tasmania. That was our big one.
Oh, yeah?
Ireland's Tasmania's full Irish people because of back in the day.
Tasmania is...
Because it was what, the penal colonies back in like the 18th...
The penal colony and also the penile colony.
Okay, what's penile now?
So there's the
Explain
penal
that
colony, people being punished for being naughty people.
Of course.
Awful. The penile colony is for people who just been dicks. And then a penile colonoscopy is unprofessional to say the least.
That'd be so brutal.
You're going to do it with what?
If you're like,
It's the most sensitive part of my body. What am I going to find cancer with my fucking finger? You know how sensitive the tip of my dick is? Let me shove up your ass. Do you want to find out if you have cancer or not? Let me show you. Yeah, I've got a PhD. I left it at home today. What is your problem, sir?
I left it at home as if you have to bring it everywhere. Just before they're going under, as you can see. Certified. That would throw you off way more than anything if the guy showed you his qualifications.
But I think you're absolutely well within your rights before you go under and be like, "Can I see your license, please?" Like I know this is your office and you've taught, but I've actually not seen a single bit.
I would hate to do that purely because if it happened, you would never be able to trust anything ever. If I went and he's like, "All right, you caught me," they put the scalpel down, I'd be like, "Are you fucking like, what am I meant to do with anything now?" That's awful.
I know they're telling me to phone 999 in an emergency, but is that like a prank number? And if I phone that up, are they just going to send more people to beat me up?
I enjoy the fact that a penile comment. Oh no, I've messed it up.
It's okay.
It'd be bad if it was like if you had a baby cock, they sent you to Tanzania or something. Tasmania is. It'll do. I'm sure they had that as well.
Giving you a baby cock and sending you to Tanzania in the middle of Africa is a dick move. Sending you with a normal cock. Yeah.
Go out there and have some shame. Yeah. Nice place though, Tasmania. Never been.
I have. You have? Yeah, I've been in Tassie thrice.
Is what thrice? You've been 4 times. Nah, that's just. There's you know, red panda, not red pandas. Sorry, the Tasmanian devils. I don't know. I've just woke up. I was watching a shark movie at 4 a.m. Tasmanian devils.
Yes,
they're gone.
No, they're not.
They are. They might be gone from
They're absolutely not extinct.
Tasmanian devils aren't extinct. Then what are we doing here? All right, I might be having some sort of a moment.
Tasmanian devils are not extinct.
I thought they were extinct.
Nah.
Them and dodos.
Dodos definitely extinct.
Okay, right. What else is extinct?
Unicorns.
Daniel, have some
racism.
Yeah, in all forms.
Yeah, we fucking cured it.
Anybody that complains about racism now is just a whiny victim.
Yeah, racism is extinct. And any person of colour who tells you otherwise, they're just looking for an angle. No, dodos extinct, dinosaurs extinct, mammoths extinct. I mean, heaps.
I'm trying to say something that's kind of like went extinct in our lives. I'm not going to be saber-toothed tiger.
A million. I'm going to say no less than 10,000 things have gone extinct.
I reckon
in our lifetime
6 things have gone extinct.
Billions.
Oh, he's gonna fucking bring bacteria into it.
Oh god! Well, I was closer.
Gay wee science.
No, like insects and stuff. Like if you go into the jungle, you could find like an ant that isn't like technically it looks the same as a billion other ants, but it's technically a new species. Those go extinct all the time.
Yeah. Right. Well, then,
so what biggies? Google it. What biggies? Won't fuck it. Like, let's pretend. That's what we should do. When there's an asteroid coming to hit Earth, right? We should all have a big celebration, right? Just say goodbye, big party, and then like on screen on all channels around the world. You know how at like the end of the Oscars they do the in memoriam, of like all the people that died that year. We should do that for like the planet species that we've done. So just before the asteroid hits us, we're like, and before we all go, before this is all done, let's give up for the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
let's give up for the fucking mammoths. Would have been cool, right?
There's been like 5 mass extinction events throughout history, and like during all of those, it's 99% of
but I'm talking
animal
like
life goes extinct.
In the last 35 years, want not insects. I want real animals.
Yeah, it needs
that
to
I can-
be-
And I'll tell you how sad I am, and whether we give a fuck.
Would you be a bad guy killing it? That's what we know.
Oh yeah.
If you just stamped its head in, like, because if you stamp that ant was one of a kind, you'd be like, and then give him the
fucking
flip the
collect
thing.
stamps, buddy. Fucking aim your autism in a different direction. I'm sorry I killed this one ant.
You're going to Australia. There's someone that stayed in my mind for a long time because she annoyed me so much. There was a woman from San Diego, and she lived out in outside Cairns, she lived in the rainforest.
Yeah.
Because she liked animals and insects, but she just lived it. Like there was big cabins given to all the staff, and she was like, "No, I want to sleep in my sleeping bag in the thing and the thing." And then she was showing like he's like this a bite from this would kill you, and I'm like, "Get out of your hand, you mad! Where is your mother?"
Dead seems better.
Definitely. That is mommy issues, daddy issues there. They're going to live with spiders and they
I think that would be, and this is of it. I was going.
I've got a list.
Yeah, go on, give right. We'll tell you.
right.
Welcome to Daniel Sloss and Ryan Cullen's new game show of It's Extinct. Do we care?
Yeah.
Okay, first we've got the Pinta giant tortoise, which was hunted by mariners and fishers for food. To
Sad.
extinction.
That's sad. Giant turtles.
I'm going to give that. You can't be. They're too old.
Yeah.
If they only lived to
That's
10
right.
years old, I'd blow a turtle up.
It's like that's like cutting down a fucking old tree. Like even if you have to do it, killing a giant turtle should be a somber occasion.
Yeah. Also, hunting a giant turtle.
Yeah, what
Whoa.
the fuck, you loser?
Check out Rambo there. What kind of a ridiculous, massive, slowest animal?
It's bamboo. And so it takes so long for the turtle to graze over towards him. The tide comes in and he drowns.
How do you get it?
They keep getting our best men.
Did you just run over and just tip it over? Got it.
7 men starving to death because they just keep aiming for the shell with spears. Turtle slowly coming towards him. He's loading his musket. He's like, ding die.
Next,
Right,
we've
well.
got the Pyrenean ibex, which
The Pyrenean what?
well, Pyrenean.
Okay.
Pyrenean, I think. Ibex, so kind of like the deers with the curly horns. Went extinct in 2000, and they made a clone of one in 2003, but it died shortly after due to lung defects.
Maybe I'm a clone.
You reckon there's just a very virile Ryan Cullen out there somewhere?
Awful. Like, are you kidding me? 3 bank cards. Imagine that was the thing that just set you off. 3. So, like a deer.
Like an
So
antelope.
slow.
Or antelope, yeah.
Yeah.
They just seem to be born
Was
to.
it us or did cheetahs just do that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because they're just born to die, aren't they?
Yeah, they are just food. Like
Antelope just seems to be food.
they exist. They're a crucial part of the food chain because they're the food in the
because
chain.
they keep the grass down. Fuck off. We would not miss antelope. Tiger's the only thing that would miss antelope. Hyenas maybe.
Yeah.
If they ever shut up. Yeah, no. So I'm so on that one.
Yeah, less sad than a turtle. Feel like there's lots of deer-like creatures. Feels like a fucking 6th or 7th generation Pokemon that I don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
sad. Acknowledge our part in it. Source for global warming.
So to
they
know
were
for the gooter antelope.
They were hunted.
They were hunted.
Yeah.
Fuck by us.
Yeah.
God, we
Another.
do.
If you're hunting those animals, you are a gimp. You're a big.
Yeah.
You are a big dumb loser. Where you think you're a fucking tiger. It's a tiger.
Yeah.
Unless you did it with your fucking hands and teeth.
Yeah. No weapons.
Right.
You're definitely you can
Make a weapon.
You can spear hunt anything. You can spear hunt. I don't care how endangered an animal is.
You think that you're
Anyone
for
in-
hunting if you're allowed to stab it.
Any animal in the world
That's your point.
is fair game to hunt if it's you solo with a spear.
I feel like, I don't really get that thing where they're always like, oh, you have to make sure you use all of it. I don't like hunting like at all, but probably because I'm not good at it. No, I did that. But like, you know, they're like, it's okay if you use it all. You know, if you cut the panda's head and stick it on your wall, it's cool.
Well, look, I think I've discussed this with Kai before, but like, I obviously am against fucking trophy hunting. I think if you go out there to kill like a giant rhino, you're a piece
You can
of
buy
shit.
trophies in shops as well.
You can. You can just fucking and then you can write on it and make them say, "I killed a white rhino." Nobody checks. There's no.
Yeah, you don't even check. We've been trying to check fucking surgeons.
One of the reasons that they do the like where you can like buy, you can auction and bid on the right to like shoot a giant rhino is like, let's say there's like a 70-year-old rhino, he's old as fuck, he can't come anymore, his reproducing days are over, and in the habitat he's living in, because he's old and he can't come anymore, he's angry. Because he's angry, he's like getting into fights with like the younger spunk-filled rhinos, and like he might accidentally kill them, and that will affect the population more. Like this old rhino is dying in 5 years, right, because he's just that age, but until then he's just going to be a bit of a fucking terror. So what they do is they go, right, whoever, you can bid 1.2 million, you get the right to go and kill that rhino that was going to be put down anyway because it's better for the thing, and then all of that money is put into conservation of the other rhinos in there. Oh man, I hate it. It was a podcast and I listened to it, and for the entire time I was like, fuck, I mean, that is ethical hunting. Like, I'm annoyed that.
God, I'm so annoyed now. I don't even know this exists. I don't even want it to know.
It's the great. I mean, I'm sure there'll be fucking vegans and pacifists telling you like why that's still wrong and cruel, whatever. In my head, I'm like, that is best case scenario. Like, if that's and if that's strict and it's exact. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's corruption and I'm sure there's lies. And if that's all true, then it's the worst. But as a solution, as a theoretical,
an extra $5 and I can get the kids as well.
Yeah. Well, because like the bit that I desperately wanted to turn it into, but I could never get it working, was like explain that whole thing to an audience and then just be like, so I think if your thing is close to extinction, you're allowed to hunt like the old ones for money to conserve the rest, right? So if white men really do feel like we're facing extinction, there's men out there, we're about to be fucking bred out, the great replacement theory, right? I will agree with you. I will agree that white men are being replaced. If that means people are allowed to hunt the old white guys.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
and they can bid on it.
Yeah.
And whoever bids the most money, all of the money that they used to hunt down that old fucking Boris Johnson's dad.
Yeah.
Right? All the money. Because I reckon somebody would pay north of 2.5 million to hunt Boris Johnson's dad. Yeah. But then all that 2.5 million is put back into stuff for straight
labor. Yeah, that'd be fun though, killing old men. Because I wouldn't feel, not saying I wouldn't feel bad, but it would be, you would get into that big, like, it started getting into that posh hunting thing. They would just turn it into fox hunting. You know, Brian Cox running down the corridor with his trousers. I don't know why his trousers are down.
I reckon now that we're
spear.
Now that we're letting
I want to spear Brian Cox. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, which one? Space one or actor one?
The actor one. Because everybody loves him.
He is. He's one of ours as well. He's Scottish from Dundee.
One of yours. One of yours. Yeah, he's from Dundee, which is always quite...
Yeah, gross. That means he's a hard cunt still at this age.
Yeah, absolutely. He is, yeah. I really enjoy his interviews where he was giving out about Jeremy Strong being a method actor, the other guy. He's just like, he's a fucking tit. And I'm like, that's so fucking funny. That's just like the Scottish never left. You know? He's such a fucking tit. Taking it that serious.
I do love, like, don't get me wrong, like, I understand, I guess, in theory, like, what method acting does. Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis is a very, very good actor. But I do love just your old school men of, like, it feels like the actor equivalent of, like, the footballers who would smoke while watching, like, the young Arsenal team not smoke and warm up, being like, these fucking, these little fucking gay boys, and then they're out of the sport within.
How's
like,
your vegetables, you fucking...
that. Brian Cox is that in acting. So many people coming in like, I'm going to put my pain into this part and act out, and I'm going to become the character. And Brian Cox is just there like, just pretend to be sad. That's what acting is.
Yeah.
You fucking dumb cunts.
But
what, you're not sad. You pretend to be sad, Done.
But this guy goes too far. He did a thing. Why he's so annoyed was Jeremy Strong pretended he was going to kill himself at the end of Succession. He just improv'd a bit, and he just went to run and jump off the bridge. And half the stage people had to stop him from jumping off the bridge.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You can't jump off the bridge. You're going to kill yourself." And he was like, "Well, this is the job." That type of shit just annoys me because I would. Like if I was like the boom operator, you would have him a dig in the stomach.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm not fucking. I'm not.
I'd let him go.
I don't know what the state of the other unions are in Hollywood. Like I know the writers' union, actors' union are all fucking annoyed, but I don't think there's any amount of money that could stop me from letting an A-lister commit suicide.
Yeah.
Like I'm like if you're at the top, and you want to do it. Also, fucking awesome, man. I was there.
Yeah.
Like I watched. What you mean? You were there when Jeremy Strong threw himself off a bridge, buddy. He did like 6 flips. None of us expected it. It was like that bit in Casino Royale when they really crashed that car. They were expecting 2 or 3 flips, and the car ended up flipping like 6 or 7 times. It was actually a world record. But Jeremy Strong is what I saw with my eyes.
Denzel really got AIDS for Philadelphia. I don't.
Just at the end goes into the doctor. All right, I know you said it was inadvisable. It doesn't matter. I got an Oscar nom. Now get it out of me. Denzel.
Denzel.
That's how I explained to you. Also, was it Denzel in Philadelphia? I've not seen Philadelphia. Isn't Tom Hanks in Philadelphia?
Yeah. He's the other one.
Oh. What is?
Wait a minute. Which one had AIDS? Have I just said Denzel?
Oh, brilliant. I don't know the storyline, but if you've assumed the black man over the gay man has AIDS.
Oh, this is going to be
over
the gay man. Philadelphia movie. Who had AIDS? Who was gay was the first thing that Philadelphia.
Who was gay and Google just says you for watching it, fag.
Who had AIDS? And it says you. It was Andrew Beckett. Yeah, I don't. Tom Hanks' character.
So you just assumed Denzel Washington's character had
Yeah,
AIDS?
I did. Yeah.
Who's Denzel Washington's character? Is he like the doctor?
See, I don't remember it. He must have been. I just remember the two of them. Right? I presumed it was Denzel with AIDS. Mostly, honestly, it was because I don't think Tom Hanks could pull it off.
Couldn't pull off
AIDS.
Yeah.
I feel like Denzel could. He's a good enough actor. Because I'm not trying to save myself here. What I'm saying is...
No.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying here is Tom Hanks, what's he ever?
But Tom Hanks did have AIDS in Philadelphia.
Oh, shit. I'm all over the place. No, what I'm saying is I presumed...
Even though the entire movie is about Tom Hanks having AIDS, for the whole movie, I was like... Denzel's got AIDS. He's got it.
I wasn't sitting there going, you better fucking check him as well. That's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is I haven't seen it, so I didn't know that. So I presumed it would have been Denzel having the AIDS part.
Yeah.
Because he's a better actor.
Right.
Because in my head, no way Tom Hanks could pull off AIDS. He obviously has, because I'm pretty sure it went well.
Yeah.
He did pull off like a big fucking idiot. Like he's always like half disabled in shows, you know. Like he's always
Hanks.
like, yeah, like Big. Remember Big, where he's like a big. Do you remember Big, where he's like a big fucking 12-year-old brain of a 12-year-old running around his apartment? And I'm he's a bit of a.
In your head, you're like, that movie's just called Downey. That's about a big,
Downey, yeah.
Big guy with Down syndrome. Yeah.
Downey, yeah.
What other ones does he play? A big idiot.
Fucking Saving Private Ryan. He's twitching like a twat around.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Yeah, but he's actually.
I kind of lost that. Right? Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, he just had Parkinson's or something, wasn't it? Or he was scared. What was the plot line to Mrs. Singh? He was always twitching like this.
I would love you to be a dog that just something comes in, fucking straight away. What is a dog type? Look, I've only been doing this job for a couple of weeks now. You can see my PhD on the wall. I bring it everywhere. People keep asking me questions. I brought it with me. From the shaking, I reckon
2.2.
It said, just got in. That's what it says right there. This is my stethoscope. It's real, you know. So, want to let you know that I think the shaking is either Parkinson's, which is a life-ruining disease, and it's just detrimental, and it'll only get worse, or you're a big chicken. And you're scared. You're quivering.
Do you if you had Parkinson's and you sat in those airport massage chairs, would you just even out?
Yeah, it's like it just looks like the chair's moving. looks blurry. It's like how, you know, if you hold a chicken, his head stays in the fucking same place you move it.
Yeah, like an AI fucking that Will Smith video. Or do you know, right? Or if there was an earthquake and everybody's falling over, would the guy with Parkinson's be perfectly still?
That's why back in the olden days when they used to film on like reels and stuff, they would never hire any actors.
They did reels back then too.
They were just creating content, man, since the beginning.
We got a good one.
Back in the day when they had those reel cameras, what they would do is they couldn't hire people with Parkinson's because they were so shaky that they'd have to use more film because there'd be more cells.
Shut up. I don't know why I'm angry at that, considering everything I said. Just shut up. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I've been trying to do a bit on the thing, and I can't make it working, so I give up on it. But you know the guy that got caught wanking forever?
What? Oh, the Pompeii guy.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, it's so good.
You're trapped in all eternity. I think that's the worst way to go. I'd love to know what that guy did.
Well, we know what he did. He wanked himself until he was mummified.
Do you reckon he's up there? Not really. Don't believe in it.
Yeah.
But if he was looking down 3,000 years
Down.
later going like, Jesus.
Man, they keep inviting him to the fucking lesbian orgies, and he's like, hold on, they're about to find me. I'm waiting so long for this.
Tiny
Oh,
cock.
man, I love that. I wish. I mean, at this point, that's not... Like, if the end of the world's coming now, realistically, I'm grabbing my wife, I'm grabbing my kids, and we're sitting in the garden.
You're going to do a
until the
Gene
world ends.
Hackman. You're not Gene Hackman. He died of carbon monoxide, but whatever. Yeah.
Was it carbon monoxide?
Yeah. Oh.
Man, because when they first reported that, they were like, Gene Hackman, age 95, and his wife and their dog found dead in their home. Police say no suspicious circumstances. I'm like, buddy, that's pretty fucking suspicious. Like,
I mean, they were all like, because everybody...
what murder-suicide includes the dog?
Also, what 95-year-old pulls a murder-suicide? That's a real...
Yeah, could have been higher. Hey, women are killers too.
Well...
Yeah, they just get away with it more.
Who would kill Gene Hackman?
Yeah.
Only Gene Hackman. That's all I'm saying.
I couldn't name it. I don't know why. I know Gene Hackman is a name. Don't know why. I know he's an actor. What's he been in?
He retired years ago.
Yeah.
French
From
Connection
acting.
was his big one.
Okay, that's perfume.
That
So,
just shut your fucking mouth. How about that?
Yeah, how did this TV
He's
show
a,
Chanel
what, let me think of something that you would know him in. Do you remember Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson?
Yes.
He's the general in that.
Okay.
He's always a general in a lot of things. He was really big back in the 70s,
Yeah.
80s. I'm trying to think. He's an old man now. And then when he was like 65, 70, he was like, I retired. I'm not coming back. I hate this, which was quite funny because nobody ever... As I said, only Cameron Diaz is the only person I know that's went, I'm retiring.
But she's back because I don't know if
she's back,
everyone's...
baby.
Shrek 5, baby.
That's right.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now. This could be fucking mail, right? I reckon it's got the biggest opening weekend of any movie ever.
That's
Shrek.
fuck. That's nonsense because it's 5 now.
No. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. It's 5, but it's not. It's Shrek coming back.
It is Shrek.
After like 50 years. So you've got every 90s kid, right, and onwards. That was just like our movie. Bunch of us got kids now. This is the nostalgia. People are gonna like be going out in fucking droves.
I was never a
for
massive
that.
fan.
You're a fan of the Shrek movies.
I'm not saying
3 and 4
like them.
sucked poo poo, but 1 and 2.
I remember 2 was great. And
2 was so good.
But right, I'll give you a bet. Sure,
That donkey fucked that dragon.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Surely it's the other way around.
Glad boy donkey, girl dragon. Best case scenario.
Yeah,
Way
it'd be real
better.
horrible if that was a dude dragon.
Yeah, way worse.
With a
Different
female
movie.
donkey
Different movie.
tearing it to bits.
Just a full dragon load. Just one dragon sperm, just like filling the donkey out to the eyeballs. Yeah.
Sets his head on fire before he comes. I'll show you a donkey punch. But also one of the greatest films you'll ever see.
Donkey Punch.
Donkey Punch.
Never seen it.
Channel 4 movie.
Yeah.
You know Donkey Punch?
Donkey Punch is just like you're having sex with someone, doggy style, and you punch them in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Right.
So in Donkey Punch,
Why was that everything?
the Channel 4. Yeah, it's just massive sexual assault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this film was basically a load of guys and girls. I don't know what I did that for. Like, spring break, but
Yeah.
for English people, they're all on a yacht, and then somebody donkey punches someone, breaks their neck, and kills them.
Breaks their neck.
Yeah, it was quite a punch, right? And then for absolutely no reason, they're like, "Oh my God, we're all going to jail," and they're like, "You're going to jail," and he's like, "Well, I'm going to kill everyone," and then everyone just starts killing each
just
other
starts
on a
going
yacht.
donkey.
Yeah, so yeah, good, very, very funny.
And you're saying Channel 4 movie?
It's a Channel 4 movie.
Okay, so there's a 50% chance that Danny Dyer's in this movie.
Do you know what? Definitely along those lines. Yes, filmed like it's the business. Yeah, you know that everybody's leathery skin. You know, a good laugh. It won an Oscar.
Imagine.
Best original screenplay for Donkey Punch.
It's just such an original idea. Where'd you get the idea from? Well, I was on a boat with all my friends, and there was this fucking bunch. Which is like calling it Donkey Punch. I've always known Donkey Punch as a term, didn't know where it came from or why it existed. But it's like how there was the King Punch in Australia, which is like they used to call it King Punch, which is when you ran up to someone like on a night out, just behind them, and you just punch them in the back of the head. Yeah, so like it would kill people, man. It killed like a bunch of Australians. It was a problem for several years. And then the government came in and were like, right, we're not calling it king punching anymore. We're calling it coward punching, right? Because you're a coward. You're a coward. And like that, and also then policing it did reduce how much that type of assault. Which
Queen
is
punching.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, but it's so funny, man. If that's how we could just get like rid of everything, is by just
that's so funny.
Being like, we need to get rid of corruption. Do you mean gay corruption?
Yes.
This is
Single gunshot from Belford's mansion.
Elon Musk has been like, I can't do it anymore. I have to give everything I have to charity. I would much rather be the greatest villain of all time than a little bum boy.
Do you know, I didn't really pay attention. I only found out today that is it Doge, D-O-G-E? I just thought that was his coin, the name of his meme.
No, and then because we're at the end of American democracy, a meme is now running, a literal meme named after it for it being a meme is now running.
I wish I never asked.
The American.
I was fine living in just being oblivious to it all.
Yeah. Well, look, any time that you feel sad for what's going on in the world, just remind yourself that every American deserves it, and it's fine.
That's it, yeah.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
Self-care.
Might not be true, but self-care. Self-care is self-care. How to love yourself is finding out what's going on in America and then going, oh no, they all deserve it. Just going on.
It's your own fault.
It's so much easier to stomach it when you're like, oh, this is...
Yeah. So what's the third animal that was...
oh, yeah. Yeah.
I actually forgot about that. Just a thing.
The passenger pigeon was the first animal.
Boo, get fucked. Wow.
I probably
not even a front seat driver in your own fucking species. Get fucked.
It was once the most common bird in North America, and it was the first animal to go extinct in the 20th century.
Oh, good one. That's exactly what I wanted to know, though. Passenger pigeon. Okay.
Why is it a passenger? Where were we hunting them?
Was it big enough to carry people?
North America. So
imagine.
It was.
To be fair, that would be why we hunted them.
Yeah.
We're like, man, these things. Look, man, if horses didn't let us ride them, we would have killed them all because they're too big and too dangerous, right?
Yeah.
As the size an animal is, where we're like, we can't fucking tame you. Horses caught, and they were like, we'll let you ride us. Massive passenger pigeons. If they didn't play ball with being fought, we'd have to, be flown, fought and flot.
I flot that pigeon.
Flot.
Have a nice flot.
You see my awful I'm jet lag. I flotted in from Sydney this morning.
Carrier pigeon. Passenger pigeon.
They were just hunted by Native Americans originally, but then extinct once the whiteys came over.
Oh, I was going to say almost hunted to extinction by the Native Americans and then saved, as always, by the whites when we got rid of their natural predator, human beings.
We got rid of both
and
pigeons.
And they were like, that's it. Don't you worry, passenger pigeons. We saved you. We got rid of the menace. I tell you what, I am from killing all of those innocent children and family members. I am starving. Does anyone have... I'm in the mood for pigeon, actually.
We believe in equality, so we're gonna kill both of you.
Yeah, fuck me. I've just murdered this entire tribe, and they've got this really delicious pigeon jerky on them. So I know
pigeon.
we were saving them. I know the whole reason we killed them all is because we wanted to save the pigeon. But I think if we talk to them,
You ever eat their food? It just makes you trip balls.
everything, man. Yeah,
I need
man.
sustenance.
Their mushroom casserole, very different from my mother's mushroom casserole. Let me tell you.
A good laugh. What animal do you hope goes extinct?
Wood pigeons. You can't be making that noise at 7 a.m. outside of people's houses. So that's that done. I don't know what type of bird it is in Australia, but I've ran about before. There's a bird in Australia that's just allowed to live in cities, and it just makes noise from 5 a.m.
Is this like it's not the kookaburra?
Yeah, if it is those, done, wiped out.
Is that the
Yeah.
fucking loud fucking?
It sounds like
I only
monkeys.
know that because someone laughed at one of my gigs, and I was like, "That's the weirdest laugh." And then I had 100
kookaburra.
comments going, "That just sounds like a fucking."
They're bad audience members, kookaburras as well.
Yeah.
So let them go extinct. Any dog smaller than
Pugs.
this pugs fall into this category. Any dog smaller
fits in
than
a
an
handbag.
Alsatian.
So that's like 90% of dogs. You want to kill 90%?
Oh, I don't
That's
want to
like-
kill them. I don't want to kill them.
You
That's a
did.
question. Just
How else are they going to go extinct?
well, they just don't let them fuck. You just spray them on the nose whenever the fucking time. You go, hey, don't fuck that bad.
Spraying bleach in them in their noses.
Just spray lemon in their eyes. That way they can't find things to fuck.
I think pandas should give up. I think we should give up on pandas.
We do. We're doing too much.
We're doing far
We're
too much.
doing way too much to keep them alive.
Yeah. They're like we're really people
They
are
don't want to be saved.
people have to dedicate their entire lives to keeping a panda alive.
Yeah,
that's
somebody-
already just. And they're all like, it's getting past the stage of cute now when they just fall off a tree.
Yeah. Look, at some point, when somebody's threatening to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, you do everything you can to get them to not do that. But like
Yeah.
at the end of my 8-hour shift,
Yeah, here, take my laptop,
fucking Jesus Christ, you're gonna fucking
take my sports bag.
yeah. You know I don't get overtime for this. You're gonna fucking do a flipper wall. What's happening here?
Yeah, orcas.
Orcas?
Nah, I like
no,
orcas.
too cool.
They do a flip and kill.
Any loud fly.
I wouldn't give a shit if flies disappeared.
Yeah, you can just if all flies, fuck them. Yeah.
Right. I don't trust goats.
A big one?
Goats.
You don't trust
dodgy
them?
bastards.
Why?
They don't really know what they are, do they? They're
First of all,
they're like, oh well, that's like a half sheep. Half
they've got
fucking-
square pupils that can get fucked. Rectangle pupils, kill them.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
What goats have square pupils?
rectangle pupils, man. You've not seen it. You've never looked.
I draw them all the time. Hey, oh no, what? Square pupils? I don't. That's disgusting.
I can't believe you did. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's not right.
Yeah, well, so I'm right then. That's why I don't trust them. They're square pupils.
Yeah, it's.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, kill that. That's
Yeah.
not on.
Yeah. It's the sign of the devil.
Well, it's also what's the
not really the devil,
what do you fucking do, right? Fucking, I get sheep, right? Lamb is delicious. Wool
Exactly.
is convenient. Big fan of that. Fucking, I don't like goat's cheese.
Nobody does.
No.
Really? They pretend to do.
Yeah.
Goat's milk? Disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
fancy.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're not soft enough to like fucking stroke. I tell you, no, not all goats. The goats that when they get scared, they go fully erect.
Very funny.
Those can stay. Those
Yeah.
are
Fainting goats. I don't know what they are. They're very stupid.
yeah, those are good.
That's
Have
cute.
those. Baby goats. Baby goats are cute.
Yeah. Okay. How about right? This might be stupid, right? But like dolphins are kind of shite, in my opinion.
Why?
Well, they're really keen on swimming with dying children.
Yeah, yeah.
Creepy bastards.
Well, because of their sonar, they can sense.
They're all rapists, aren't they? Not
Yeah,
too?
they rape each other. And because of their sonar, they can.
Yeah, exactly.
They can
Sonar.
they can detect the tumors in the dying kids, and that's why they're laughing.
Oh,
That's
that's
why
so
they're
funny.
laughing in the water.
That's so funny.
They're just like, fucking, this
No.
kid's got 2 weeks left. Fucking mug. Fucking more tumour than lungs in there. Here, Dave, throw over here. Wobble.
Actually, I can.
The sick fucks.
I'm back in now.
We gotta save dolphins.
We gotta save them. Now.
They're rapists and they hate the dying.
Do they have blowholes?
Yeah.
I mean, what are that? Do they explode as well if you fill in the blowhole? Is that just a cartoon? I don't think I've seen that in a cartoon.
Yeah, I think much like, I think if you, it's their weakness. In the same way that if you were to put a stick of dynamite in a car, that's the best way to get the whole car to explode. If you want the whole dolphin to explode.
Okay.
You can shoot a dolphin in the head.
But is this not the same concept of if I put a cork in a blowhole, the dolphin's going to explode? But they would be like, if a dolphin was like, oh, if I put a cork up your arse, would you explode?
And you'd be like, well, I mean...
Well, we've never tried, have we?
Yeah.
For an extended period of time.
I don't know. I feel like dolphins might be able to...
That's not farting, though, is it? With them?
What, when they play... No, they've got a wee...
They
I
don't
feel
have
like
an arse.
I feel like they've got a cloaca. I feel like they've got a full pussy arsehole, like birds do.
But where is it?
A fucking... on the front. That's why... Dolphins.
Dodgy bastards.
Yeah.
Slippery as well.
That's why they're such sensitive, intelligent creatures, because they have to have sex while making eye contact.
Well, that's I hate that. That I hate when they're saying like, "Oh, they're nearly as smart as humans," and you're just like, "Fuck off." And like, I'm not trying to be a species supremacist here, right?
Yeah.
But
I am.
their dolphins are nearly as smart as humans. They're like, they've invented literally nothing to help themselves.
Yeah. Fucking.
If my mate,
they swim into rudders.
if my mate was out swimming and he choked to death on a Sprite can that was floating around, I
100%.
wouldn't be go, whoa, look at how
100%.
fucking bright Jimmy is.
You go outside. You go outside right now. You give me 7 plastic bags and a jellyfish. 100 times out of 100, I'm telling you what's what.
Jellyfish can fuck off.
Jellyfish can't fuck off.
What are they?
Yeah.
It's not even a thing. You have to have an actual body and not like just fucking.
Yeah, you can't just be a fucking landmine.
You can't just be, exactly.
Your existence can't be, I'm just here to fucking suck. You're not a bush, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's the entrails. Where's the rest? You fucking dildo.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm angry.
Also, probably jellyfishes have the decency to be fucking delicious, right? If there's ever an animal in the world that should taste like dessert,
Like, it's
and I
named
should be
after
able
jelly,
to pick, 100%. I should be able to pick a dead jellyfish off of all the stuff I can pick up off the fucking ocean. Mussels, crabs, fucking lobsters, prawns, all the stuff I can pick up from the shore and eat. How come jellyfish isn't the one? That's bullshit. There's proof that God doesn't exist.
That is the only proof we have.
Fucking why?
Is the only proof we have.
If I was God, they're just big wet haribos, good to eat, straight from the shore like oysters.
You can't call them jellyfish too. Just call them gooey fish if they're going to be. If they're not going to be
cunty blobs. That's what they are.
cunty blobs.
Cunty blobs.
Been stung by a couple of cunty blobs.
Can you piss on my cunty blob sting?
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Yeah, squids as well. I don't eat prawns. Don't eat animals with a face.
Also, I don't. I mean, I'll eat prawns, but I don't like eating animals where it's a whole fiasco to get the shit out of their body. Like, at least I know. Look, say we want about fucking meat and fucking pigs rolling in the road shit and eating certain things. Like, at least when you're cutting fucking bacon off of a pig, you're just getting off the meat. It's not like, oh, the bacon is wrapped around the shit pipe.
Yeah,
and you just have to trust that we get this off.
You have to crunch it off.
Yeah, man. Have you ever tried to get the fucking shit pipe out of a shrimp? Oh, it's so difficult. So difficult.
No, I would never eat that.
No.
Not for me. I don't want to see their fucking eyes either when I'm eating something.
Yeah.
I think that would pull me off if a slice of bacon had a pig's head at the end of it.
Yeah.
It would be also completely wasted bacon, you'd imagine. But
no, but you would eat pig on a fucking spit roast.
I suppose it would. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So basically, just if it's nice, then I will eat its face.
Also, you know how the way they've got people off of smoking all over the world is to like put pictures of the effect of lung cancer and the effects of smoking in general on the box, right? And it shows it's actually quite effective. I think vegans' move shouldn't be to like every Thursday have a vegan day or that shit, right? Just whatever the meat is, can't be labelled veal or beef or anything like that. It's got to be like the animal and the part of the body, right? So you can't say flank steak. You've got to say cow tummy.
Yeah.
So you're like, can I get some cow tummy? And like, yeah, how many slices of cow tummy do you want? I'll have a kilo of cow tummy. Can I also get some pig arse? Pig arse, not near arsehole, but close to pig gooch.
Yeah.
And then if I could have a couple of chicken cunts.
Yeah.
Chicken, just the chicken labia around that bit.
The rump of a goat.
Yeah, yeah, that would help me.
It would work. You'd be like, you want just vegetable stir fry, please. Thank you. Yeah. Chickens, I mean...
Yeah, chicken breast, fine. Chicken thighs.
Is it only chickens, by the way, we pump up like with a bicycle pump?
No, we do that to geese and fucking swans and shit.
It's only that type of animal, though, isn't it?
Birds, only birds, yeah.
Why can't you do that to a pig?
You don't need to a pig. Here's the problem,
What do you
right?
mean you don't need to? It's not about you don't need to do it to a chicken either.
You do, right? Man, if you want good pate, you go to a duck and you go, hey, I know you're 2 kilos, but I need you to eat 3 kilos of fucking grain in the next 2 hours, right? And the duck's like, oh, I cannot do that. That is too much grain. I'm like, all right then, can't fucking get me the funnel. He's not a team player. He's not trying to benefit. You go to a pig, you're like, can you eat 19 kilos of pure fucking shit? They're like, fucking, what's for the main course?
Yeah.
Pigs play ball, right? So we don't need to.
Okay.
Right?
So, okay. But you could make it fatter.
Yeah. Cows are lawnmowers, so they're just handy for that. Like,
They're not...
Takes some fucking ages to eat. Grass isn't very nutritional, but they're doing a job the whole way around.
Horse isn't as great as it should be.
It's not bad.
It's definitely not bad, but it's not.
But again, they get to live because they're doing us a favour. They let us ride them. They pull things.
So you think if they were totally useless, and they knew that we would be all eating we'll have a horse curry tonight?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You think that's the only reason?
Yep. It's because they made a deal with us.
Okay.
Horses made a deal with us. I've done an entire
That's what the Treaty of Versailles was about. Horses and humans coming first.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're going to sign on this treaty. All in favour, say aye. I think all the horses are about to say the N-word.
Whoa, Seabiscuit.
Yeah, Jesus, whoa. That's why you're saying whoa to a horse. It's to stop it saying the N-word. Whoa there, boy. Whoa.
Boy.
He wasn't...
Jesus Christ. Famous horses, that fucks me off. There's always a lot of famous horses. And I'm not chatting about just the, like Shergar. Do you remember Shergar?
No.
He went missing. He won the Irish National and he went missing. And they've been trying to find Shergar. Ireland has a lot. Ireland has
What do you mean?
Type in.
He went out to celebrate afterwards and didn't come home. His fucking horse wife phoned him.
Shergar. Shergar. It's fucking, what you call it? It's fucking not Flipper. What do you call him? It's Fungi the dolphin all over again. We have a lot of cases of missing animals.
It makes sense for a dolphin to go missing in the ocean. How does a horse that wins a race and is owned by a human being then fucking become a national crisis?
It was stolen.
There you go.
Stolen.
There you go, you fucking gypsies.
That's what happened.
The AI overviews, Shergar's remains have never been found. And the thieves have never been officially identified. Few gained from the theft of Shergar, and the thieves never got any ransom, and most insurers never paid out to the owners, claiming that the Wonder Horse could still have been alive after the policy had expired.
So this
horse was just winning every race. Somebody steals it, goes, we're going to ransom this. Or then decides not to because it's too much of a national crisis, and they just
there was a lot of like, for example, in the university I went, there was a rumor going around that he was in the lake. they chucked Shergar in the lake. So you're like, and people are like jumping in the water. It's like, I wouldn't get in there. You get poisoned. Shergar's remains are in there.
There's a burned out horse in the middle of the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, Shergar. We had another famous. We had the guy in
Guys, I don't know where Shergar is. It's been a couple of weeks now. It's devastating, but I think we can all agree what's going to get us out of this sad time is visiting the brand new zebra at Dublin Zoo. I think
stripping.
we got him on a hell of a deal, and boy, is he fast.
we had a guy that like dressage. He won like a gold medal in dressage. Blech.
Beat them up.
And he got caught. He had to give it back because he was caught cheating with drugs. He drugged it himself. He didn't drug the horse, which I found very funny. You think you drug the horse?
Yeah.
He was like, I need to get myself ready for this. But I'm like, you do fuck all.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you need like uppers to be sitting there going to bend your hands like a dickhead.
Dressage is the worst. I feel like we've.
No, I don't know. We definitely would have, but that's another one. Yeah. So we have two famous animals that both have went missing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Same guys did it.
Both stolen by fucking pikeys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
More likely.
Yeah.
More likely. But are they happy? They probably got the fastest horse in all the land, in fairness.
And they couldn't do anything with it. Fucking
yeah, the policy's
poor wee horse in a
expired.
giant
You're
fucking
like,
horse wheel in the middle of a farm.
Nightmare.
The Wikipedia page for it says it was after the horse was retired, it was stolen, and the main suspect, I think, was the IRA because they tried to get a £2 million ransom for it.
For a retired horse. That's so funny.
God bless the IRA.
Yeah, I agree.
Stealing horses
Clip
now.
that. No, not clip that. Clip that one
That's
bit.
so funny. It just basically the IRA were just like, well, we did the kind of things all over now. They're basically, we'll just do drugs and ransoming. Yeah. Stealing horses.
Here, do you ever want to see your fucking horse again? It's a family treasure. Send me 2 million fucking euro. The fuck's a euro?
yeah. Also, like, they'd be ringing up going like, we're going to steal your horse in half an hour. Just I'll move him then. That is one thing about the IRA. Thank God they aren't around. They are around, but you know, thank God they're. I can't really say thank God the real IRA because they also are around. I'm getting into dangerous territory here, but in the heyday of phones, when people actually answered calls, because like you would be sitting like sending a message now like, oh, I'm going to blow up this pub, and then you just like send their Instagram page a fucking DM, and then it'd be like seen 4 days later when the thing's in fucking pieces.
Oh man! If you text me, even if I read it, I'm not replying for a couple of days. So
yeah, exactly. So
it must be really hard being the IRA, just being like, is it?
Please answer.
Just we'll blow it up when it goes 2 blue ticks. Still 2.
2 blue ticks.
It's still 2. Is it still 2 grey ticks? Okay, give it an hour. Maybe he's turned off. No, you can turn them off. Maybe he's turned.
Send receipts. How the fuck are we supposed to know now? It's fucking shaming. I mean, how the fuck are we supposed to know one now? Please message back receipt of.
We're gonna blow this fucking place up in an hour. Please TP. Also, is this still your number?
Great, big fan.
So any Australian listeners, I'm out. My Sydney Opera House show has been announced. It's me and some friends. I haven't decided on who those friends are, but it's Thursday the 24th of April. You can tickets for that. I will be back in Australia next year, but like this is just like a warm-up show, practice show, me having fun with new stuff before putting in a big show. You fart during the night.
Just a little one.
It's my favourite bit right now is Cara burps. These are big burps, but she burps all the time. And my my favourite bit is to just really act like an aghast 1950s husband.
That's great.
And just be like, it's unbecoming. Yeah. It's unbecoming. You devalue yourself when you do this. I know other ladies, right? Yeah. Other ladies when they take out, the reason their husbands take them to the social club and the golf club is because they need their gas on the inside where a lady keeps it. Cara Mitchell.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I also dead name my wife when she's in trouble. Cara Mitchell, come here right now. Cara, you are no wife of mine. Cara, you're a dirty little trollop.
James Mitchell.
Cara James Mitchell. Yeah, Cara James Mitchell. I also recently just love giving her awful man who doesn't know how to give compliments. Just like misogynist compliments.
Oh, great.
Got to be like, you know what, you're real cool for a fat chick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I must say I enjoyed a bit of skirt around the studio at times.
Normally when I'm with women, there's no banner, but there's something blokey about you. Let me tell you.
God, I love how you can open jars.
No, if she opened jars, I would also that would come under my it's unbecoming for a woman.
Okay, all right, you'd be aghast.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, do they let you open up?
Yeah.
You open up fucking tins up in Aberdeen. Like, McKenna used to open tins of beans with her feet. And then, that's the older, that's the Aberdonian her. I come down here, I taught her English, right?
with a fucking can opener.
Yeah. Man, we've had, the whole time she's lived with us, we've had a river down the back of the garden. For the first 4 months that Cara lived with us, I had to stop her getting into fights with River Cara. She would go down every morning. She'd be so angry. She'd go down with weapons. She would make rocks.
River Cara.
She would just get into horrible, violent fights with River Cara. Yeah, man, nearly drowned every morning. Every morning, if I wasn't fastened out of bed, she'd nearly fucking drown. Took 4 months. Right, 4 months before she worked out it was a reflection. we have come through leaps and bounds. So sometimes she's going to burp. Sometimes she's going to, she's going to bite. She is a savage. That's still within her.
Yeah. River Cara.
River Cara. Sometimes she becomes River Cara.
Never out when it's choppy. Choppy waters.
Anyway, comes to me in Australia, and yeah. Oh yeah, and buy tickets to my friend's show to shut Marlene the fuck up.
Yeah, not do they shut Marlene up, but I do have a miniature tour.
Yeah,
it's like 7 dates, so come see that.
And it's called He's Big, He's Bald, He's in Cumbernauld, and it's one show. And it's in Cumbernauld.
3 for 1 tickets.
Couples hate me, but the polyamorous
oh my God,
me.
It's going to be like a pitbull concert.
Yeah. The polyamorous love me, and I think it's because I remind them of a dildo.
Yeah.
All right, losers. See you next time.